I could literally start immediately.
A wee mo it.
I could start immediately.
A wee mo it.
How you like that, dude?
A wee mo it.
We on, baby.
First things first, let's get into the Patreon, Matt. Let's get into some important matters.
True.
Fuck Canada.
Oh, yeah. You were there.
Good God almighty. We were just talking about airplanes and flying. I was thinking about on the flight on the way to Winnipeg. Or not Winnipeg. I said Winnipeg on stage, too, and they got upset.
What's wrong with Winnipeg?
I was in Edmonton.
Wrong province,
So I was like,
bud.
fucking
That's
Winnipeg.
Manitoba.
And they were like, oh, boo.
That's
I was like,
Manitoba.
dude, who gives a fuck? It's the same as here. It's a shithole.
So you mistook Edmonton for Winnipeg?
I was literally, I was on the plane and I was like, normally I'm afraid of plane crashes. If this one goes down, I don't have to perform in a mall all weekend. That was the Dark Goblin, dude. Everyone's, especially Denver, Comedy Works.
Yeah.
The shit. It's perfect. I'm not shitting on the club. The
Of course.
House of Comedy in Edmonton's great.
Sure.
But, I mean, dude, it was staying in a mall. And
Mall-
especially when I get there,
Yeah.
they had me in a fucking like motel across the street from the mall. So night number one, I'm staying in I mean this, a shitty hotel in essentially a third world country.
So it's a motel.
Canada is hell.
Yeah. Ruled by a totalitarian dictator.
Yes, a gay dictator.
For sure.
Canada is a third world country. And nobody wants to admit this.
It's time we talk about
It's
this.
like just it's not America. It's just slightly shittier
yeah.
in almost every way. There's something off.
Yeah. It's
Everything's partially in French for no reason. There's like 12 French people on the other side of the continent. I'm in fucking Edmonton. There's no need for French.
yeah.
Cut it out.
That would piss me off.
It bothered me. Everything's slightly shittier. They all have like knockoff versions of what we have. Like their fast food restaurant. You know how there's like a Carl's Jr. and a Hardee's or whatever?
Mhm.
It's all like that
Really?
with our shit. It's like instead of Dwayne Reed, it's called fucking, it's like Reed Dwayne. Or like something. It's all that.
Yeah.
Like that.
But then I had to fucking, you gotta
We should invade Canada. I've been a proponent of going to war with Canada.
that was, dude, that's not, you sound like General George Washington.
Really?
Oh yeah. You don't think that we thought about linking up?
I mean, dude, we would just absolutely roll Canada.
You know
in
who was
2
gay?
seconds.
You know who was gay?
Who?
The Canadians in the Revolutionary War.
Yeah.
We went up north.
Loyalists.
We went up north to be like, yo, French Canada, who England had just taken. We were like, yo, you guys hate England too, right? And they're like, actually, we don't like you guys the most. And they didn't join us.
What?
Yeah. We should punch them in the bellies forever.
We should.
So I go up there. They got me in some butthole motel. I'm fuming.
Yeah.
I got to walk across a fucking high. Me and the other poor Canadian. You know how much of a loser you have to be poor in Canada?
True. That's a very fair point.
Good
Nobody talks
God.
about that either.
It's just, and they all, dude, it's just poor whites dressed like Grand Theft Auto characters.
God.
They're dressed like creative players because they don't have there's no style. Not that I'm
Yeah.
stylish,
Sure.
but they're dressed like, they look like the future punks. They're wearing like neon and they have like mohawks.
What?
They don't know how to, there's no,
Yeah.
they're dressing like in a style that doesn't exist on Earth. It's just Canadian plains people. It's chaos.
What the
I'm
fuck?
fuming.
And
I
then
get
you're at
into
a
the
mall,
mall
too.
and then you go into a mall. That's where you live for 4 days with all these crust punk fucking Canadian idiots. And
It's a very sinister energy at a mall, too.
it's a very
It's like a
sinister
casino.
energy.
It's like slightly less
full
sinister than-
casino. It's a full casino. It's
God.
there's literally a casino there.
What?
Yeah,
Who gets the casinos there?
definitely the natives.
First Nations.
First Nations.
First
Nations,
Nations, bud.
bud.
Yeah, bud. First
Yeah.
Nations, eh?
You ever seen the open like NHL games, and sometimes that'll be like, Chief whatever.
Yeah.
Like he'll go and on behalf of the First Nations, go Canucks, go. And it's just
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
ugh.
I'd like to see the First Nations rise up and reclaim Canada.
You got to watch out, dude. They don't like the
What?
they don't like the white trash up there dressed
I know.
like they're from the future. They
The
hate
vampire hunters?
whatever those dudes are. Yes, they dress like, what was that fucking cyberpunk video game? That's Edmonton.
What?
They're cyberpunk,
They got
dude.
punks up there?
It's all punks.
They have chili punks?
Well, I was just at the mall, so that's where the cyberpunks hang out. It's funny to go to Canada and go to one mall and say the entire country is this mall. But, I was talking about, I was like, oh yeah, you guys don't have black people. Half my materials, all of my materials, American.
Yeah.
Obviously.
True.
The greatest country on earth. Obviously, I'm going to talk about it.
Yeah.
But
They probably were pretty
I was talking
happy
about
to
black
hear.
people, and then I was like, oh yeah, you guys have literally 0 black people here. And then people would come up and be like, I'll tell you who our black people are. It's the First Nations, bud. I was like, take it easy.
What? Take it easy, you punk.
Yeah,
All right, there,
cyberpunk.
cowboy.
Cut your hair, you
Do they have
goddamn
that?
Oh,
Aren't they an oil town? Aren't they like
Yeah,
Dallas of
yeah.
old
Yeah,
Dallas?
the Oilers.
Them and Calgary are
The
like
boys, yeah.
they're oil people.
The rough and tumble boys
rough
hit
and
the
tumble.
rigs.
They
The
got
rough and
money.
tumble boys hit
Yeah.
the rigs. They come home and they cause a lot of mischief and trouble. A lot of boys doing mischief over there.
Yeah.
where? Up in Canada?
Up in Canada.
Up in
Yeah,
Canada,
What?
3 months on the
Mischievous.
rig.
I
and
was
then
awfully
Then they got
mischievous.
3 months.
Tell you what,
Yep.
you get me in a hotel room for 3 days, things get pretty dark.
Really?
Dio
Oh, I plow through the lotion.
Did you really?
Dio mio,
Dig
Bobby.
through the ditches and
Well, they-
plow through the lotions.
They have that little tiny bottle. I mean, you should go down next time and be like, what the hell am I going to...
Oh yeah, that's two
one
sessions.
set, yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
And then I head down
I'm
to the
pigging.
lobby and I say, "Pardon me, I seem to have run out of lotion again.
I seshed out. You ever
I
tell
ran
me
out
I
of
seshed
the
out?
small towels and lotions."
Also, does my TV bill, where does that go again?
Yeah,
You should start
that
going down
charges
there.
to the club, correct?
That would be a good web series. You going and talking to ladies, just confessing the fact that you just masturbated.
Just masturbating to immigrants.
Like, guys, I just masturbated in the room and I'm
They
out
would-
of
Dude, the shit they must clean up daily. They'd be like, "Yeah, I know you did. Everybody
True,
does."
yeah.
So I'm in the shitty motel. I got to walk across the street to the mall. The show's fine. I was being a curmudgeon.
Yeah,
Sold out. The Canadians are actually good people.
Sure.
Obviously.
sure.
Good crowds. And then
We're teasing
after
them.
the show, I was like, you know what? Let's take it easy. I always make the mistake of getting hammered on Thursday and then having to do a whole weekend hungover. Why don't I take it easy tonight? I go to see Batman by myself in the mall, which is a nice treat. I'm like, all right. I get to
Thursday
walk-
night?
Thursday night, the show, the 7:30 or 8 o'clock show is done early enough that I can catch the 10 o'clock B-Man. So I head across the mall to catch the B-Man. Turns out I buy a 4DX ticket.
Oh, no.
I didn't even know they had those. Canadians are so fucking dumb. They need an amusement park while they watch movies. Dude, I sit in this chair. I got in there a little late to the movie. So I got in there during a dialogue scene. So the 4DX was not activated.
Oh,
I
God.
didn't know this was the type of movie I was seeing. I'm tired. I was traveling all day. I was pissed.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to enjoy the B-Man. And I'm sitting down, and then all of a sudden the B-Man gets in a fist fight. He gets in a fight, and in the fight scene, dude, this chair turned into a fucking mechanical bull. I'm not kidding, dude. I was literally like,
You were getting tossed around.
smashing my head on the back of the
What?
seat, like enough that I was like, God damn it! I was like yelling. I was so angry.
Get him, B-Man.
B-Man was fucking, and then they start spraying water. They spray you in the face with water.
What?
If it's raining? Anytime the B-Man was on a motorcycle, my seat was like turning with him, and there'd be fans blowing in your face.
That sounds
It
fucking
was,
awesome.
dude.
now you say
Anytime
it.
there was a gunshot, they had strobe lights on the roof
Jesus.
of the building. I mean, it was. I've never been more upset during a movie.
You should have just got it fully into it. Like, ah!
Dude, I'm not.
B-Man, they're getting us.
I'm not kidding. I was yelling. Anytime I'd be like, God.
Imagine if a guy tried to shoot up that B-Man. That'd be tough.
Everybody
fucking
would be
moving.
dodging,
He's
dude.
Like, hey, what the hell?
Yeah, it'd be
Wow.
impossible.
B-Man!
B-Man, dude.
Oh
We got
my
a
God.
situation on our hands.
You completely popped out.
Oh,
What the heck?
I was so angry.
You were
And then I had to walk back across 10 miles of mall to get back to the motel I was staying in.
Oh.
So the next day I start complaining. I start hooting and hollering to my management.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, how am I in the shitty hotel?
Did you bring up the B-Man incident too?
I didn't tell anybody about the B-Man incident because it was an embarrassing thing that happened. Especially you see one guy by himself. Like there was at one point a woman had gone to the bathroom and then was walking back up. And when she was walking back, she was an attractive lady.
Sure.
I spotted her. But I could, I must have looked like a insane person by myself, just sitting there like,
In your B-Man throne?
Are we talking a pleasant mist or like full on
no,
soap?
it's a little mist. The mist was actually kind of nice until you realize it's coming from the roof of a
Yeah.
movie theater in a mall.
No,
So don't spray that shit in my face.
Okay, they didn't soak you.
No.
That's
But
That's Universal Studios treatment.
yeah, it was.
They have that.
I haven't had it since then. When I was a kid, there's like an alien ride
Yeah.
at Disney. But I complained to my management. The next day, they switched me hotels.
Dude, I wish you went. And you're like,
Now
and
they
then I saw the
upgrade.
fucking B-Man.
B-Man,
I'm getting thrown
40X.
about in my seat, and I got to sleep in this goddamn
I
motel.
did get thrown about in my seat.
I got tossed.
That's what happened. You stay in Canada long enough, you become a Canadian. I was like, I was trying to watch B-Man. I got thrown around in my seat the whole time. What's the point of that? That's what I said. So they switched me. They moved me to the nice hotel, which is Fantasyland is the name of the hotel.
What?
Where it's themed rooms. Like igloo room, truck room. I was on the truck floor.
That kind of rules.
All right. I was on the big truck floor. Everything. There's stop signs and construction signs everywhere.
What?
That was exciting.
What?
I
Did you
get in
obey
there.
the signals?
Of course. I just got done watching B-Man. Obviously, I'm listening and following the law. But sometimes you got to break it for the good of the people. All right. So I get in there. The shower doesn't fucking work properly. So thankfully,
Well, you're in a rig,
for all the
dude.
for
You
all
don't
the
have a shower
couples,
in a rig.
True. Some
For all the
Mexican, you open the
couples.
door, you open the bathroom door, some Mexican dude comes out.
thankfully for all the couples that bring their kids to the wave pool in the mall, that's who this place is for. It's for sex for Canadians in Edmonton to fuck at the mall. There's a jacuzzi in the room.
God, that's hot.
So instead of being able to shower, I took jacuzzis all week.
You bathed.
I literally took baths in the room.
You let the chlorine just wash away your skin.
It was a dark week, dude. And again, this is a place designed for Canadian sex. So the jacuzzi is surrounded by mirrors.
Oh.
I had to take fully, dude. I got to see my body from every angle, including even when I had the jacuzzi working, which was nice and relaxing. And I would finally be like, all right, I can relax. I'd lay back, I'd look straight up and see my full naked body, which, by the way, I'm gigantic. When you see it head to toe, dude, I'm fucking huge. Huge. And with a little nub tiny penis just pointing straight at the ceiling.
You just look forward and you see the reflection of your ass behind you. And you're
Dude,
like, Jesus fucking
The whole
Christ.
thing. Yeah, it was so bad.
Just to see your ass and go,
Seeing my flat ass and my fat love handles getting into a tub.
Your lotioned up penis.
And
dude,
my
getting-
well, no, I would actually go in and take a cold shower to get the lotion. You can't bathe
Yeah.
in the semen with the slugs floating.
you didn't want an oil slick on top of the
Yeah,
water.
it'd be a bit of an oil
You
spill.
think, you think about making slugs, making worms in the.
I did
jacuzzi?
make slugs, and then I showered with cold water,
Oh,
and
that'll
then
get
got
them
into
off.
the jacuzzi.
I mean, in the jacuzzi.
Oh, I couldn't masturbate in the jacuzzi. I was literally
It's against
bathing.
Canadian
I was
law.
bathing in the jacuzzi.
That's what
That's
I was
pure decadence.
shampooing my hair and ducking.
That was the bill
In the
Peterson
water.
fought. Like Article B67 was about. They said Canadians weren't allowed to jack off in jacuzzis. He's like,
That's what he got in trouble for.
that was enlightening values.
that's bloody. The first thing the government does is tell you not to masturbate in the jacuzzis. Yeah.
Dude, fapping in a jacuzzi would be nice.
Very
But-
decadent.
No, it wouldn't.
Eating
Yeah.
chocolate is coming up for the surface and like, crushing a Godiva.
Just little worms
You know, it sounds.
dancing about the.
It
surface
does
of the
sound
water.
like a nice.
Dirt. How was the last time you had dessert?
Not in a long time. Like the dirt with the gummy worms in the
Yeah,
mud.
dude.
Oh my god! It's the
Fuck.
best.
Fuck.
It's the best.
Come up, he's fucking trowel dirt.
Oh.
Go back underwater and fucking.
Yeah, that's being an earthworm, dude. You're full fucking. That's Nightcrawler. In the water, that's a big fat slug. And you reach out, grab the mud.
Dude, dirt. That was the fucking
That's tremors.
smash hit.
You're a tremor. You're a tremor, dude.
Was the bed truck themed? Like, or
No,
where did the theme end?
thankfully my floor was the theme, and I didn't have a theme room. I lied to the crowds and embellished my story and told them I was in the igloo room. And I told them this whole story, and then I was whacking off in an igloo every day.
It's pretty
Which
funny.
was funny. I should have kept lying, but you know me, I can't.
True.
So the story doesn't end here. I'm going to finish this. So I've been whacking off in a jacuzzi it's hell. Shows are good. I get a little drunk after, which is nice. I like staying near the club. That's great.
Yeah.
I like getting drunk. There was a bar across the thing. I got to watch the fucking Oilers Flames hockey game with the Oilers fans. That was fun.
Yeah.
But then I had to, the next day, Saturday, I was leaving Sunday. I got to get a COVID test. And I have a cold, or I had a cold. So I was like, dude, if this thing comes up positive and I have to fucking live in this hotel for 2 weeks, I will. That's where the government might suicide me.
True.
Yeah.
Praise Allah, it came up positive or negative. So on the flight back on Sunday in Edmonton, I got to fly from Edmonton to Toronto, then to New York. So I go to get on the plane, and this lady, Air Canada, shittiest fucking airline possible. I go to get on, and they're like, we need proof of vaccination. I have this thing, the Canadian or the New York passport thing.
Yeah. Legit.
And on this thing, it says this pass expires 8/26/22, which is when I got 8/26/21 is when I got the vaccine.
Sure.
So I show this lady this card, and she goes, we can't use that. And I was like, well, you're going to have to, because this is what I have.
Yeah.
And this is what got me here. And then she was like, well, when did you get the vaccine? And I said, 8/26/21. That's why it expires in a year. And she was like, we can't use that.
I'm going back to my own country. Fuck
And I
off.
started laughing. And then she goes, it's not funny. And I go, yeah, it is. I was so mad, dude. I got in a vaccine fight at the airport.
Did you really?
With the stewardess. Yeah. She goes, it's not funny. I go, yeah, it is funny. I decide what I think's funny. Do you understand how that works? Like, I was so mad. She spazzed. Me and this lady get in a fight, and she's like, I can't work with you, and sent me to another lady who immediately worked with me. I was like, oh, by the way, here's a test I'm holding that says negative from yesterday. So who cares about when I got the vaccine?
Yeah.
I don't have COVID.
Yeah.
Here's the test.
And I got the fucking vaccine.
Spaz,
Were they trying to
dude.
say that you needed like boosties?
No, they were just saying they needed. They're fucking retarded, dude.
You should have called asylum.
These are literally, everybody uses this in attack. Those are literally the people that would have been Nazis. They're like, no, these are the rules. You have to follow them. And it's like, here's a piece of paper that says I don't have COVID.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
And I'm trying to go home.
Yeah. And then when I laughed at the inconvenience she was causing me, she spazzed and she was like, it's not funny. We need to know that. I was like, yeah, it is funny. Do you understand how funny works?
Oh, it's so funny to be like,
I can decide what's funny to me. That's it. I was so mad, dude. I was so mad.
What did she was like, I can't work with you?
Yeah. She switched me to the other
Did
lady.
you get any last, like, after you knew you were good? Any
Oh,
last
no.
minute
I got
kinda-
fucked because I forgot my phone at the desk because I was mad fighting her. So then I went and sat down on the plane and I was like, fuck, I left my phone up there. So I had to walk back up there and be like, oh, I forgot my phone. She was like, yeah, it's right here. It's like, bitch. So she won the war because she got to give me my phone back.
Yeah.
But,
Can you go like
Bro.
that?
You cannot.
No.
I wish you could.
That's illegal to go.
Yeah.
You fucking bitch. So then I get on the plane. Hey, guys, the story it's not done. This trip
Just
sucked.
go to a woman, bitch.
I do that on stage all the time. If a girl's not laughing and I see her, I go. It's always her boyfriend that's like, yo.
Dude, that's not going to go anymore.
Hold on. Get on the now. Wait till you
We're
hear
back
this last injustice.
Yeah.
Air Canada fucked me again. First off, every announcement Air Canada makes, once in English, once in French.
Oh,
Shut
God
up.
damn it, dude.
Stop with the French.
Yeah, enough.
It's so annoying. They're like, no, you gotta put your seatbelts on. It's like, fuck you guys.
Oh,
Then at the end, this is the last injustice, and I spaz, dude. I've been such a grumpy bitch. They come by with food at the end. I'm a hungry guy.
yeah.
They get to me. They go, we're out. We're out of food. I was like, and then the girl sitting next to me, who was such an angel. She saw me. I was trying to plug in my USB charger. It wasn't working. She saw me like spazzing because my phone was at like 10%. And she was like, do you want to use mine? And I was like, yeah, please. Thank you. And it worked right away. So then she got the food and they were like, oh, we're out of it. And I was like, she saw me go like, oh, of course. And the girl, she was such an angel. She was like, do you want mine? I'm not going to eat it. I don't like it.
What
I was
food
like, yeah, sure. Yeah, I'll eat it. You're not going to eat it? And she's like, no, I'm not going to eat it. She hands me the tray. I look at it. It's fucking raw salmon and crackers.
Ew.
Fucking Canada, dude.
Ew.
It's raw salmon and crackers.
Do you knock it on the floor?
I had to eat it. I fucking took it from the lady. So I had to eat the whole thing. I mean, thankfully it was a plate this big of 3 crackers and 5 slices of raw salmon.
They keep that food in the toilet too.
They do keep it on the
bag.
toilet. And the reason they gave us the food early, fresh out of the toilet, is because the flight was delayed for like an hour and a half on the tarmac.
What?
Yeah. It took me about 9 hours to get home. That was a tough weekend. That was one of the tougher ones lately.
Yeah,
Anyway, figured I'd tell you guys that.
that's
story.
a serious injustice.
You like when I'm having a grumpy
Oh
time.
man, it makes me laugh.
You like
so
knowing
hard.
I'm up there
It makes
being-
me laugh so hard.
Everything's going wrong.
Just seeing 3 crackers come and stop on you, going,
I wanted those 3 fucking crackers.
that stinks when they don't have your proper snacks. It gets kind
And
of.
it's also like, dude, I paid for first class. Everything that has sucked everything has sucked on this entire trip.
Yeah,
And now, right at the end, I'm not even allowed to get
crackers and
crackers and raw fish.
yeah, it's bullshit.
Oh, I forgot. There was one more note I had from my Canada expedition.
What?
On the way there, I wore a pair of white underpants. Fresh white Nikes. They were white Nikes. Dude, I got off the plane.
You fell in the blue juice.
Bro,
They're
You
camouflage.
fell in the turlet.
no, when I traveled across the globe in these fucking things,
Yeah.
farted on the plane the whole way, just sent hell through that plane. Did a show. Got done at the end of the night after Batman, after B-Man.
Oh
These
my
underpants,
God.
these underpants had through my ass, just grinding, shaking on it. Dude, I took my underwear off. It looked like I shit my pants. Dude. It was fucking crazy,
Dude,
and it's like, because I remember being a young man, my dad would always wear whiteys, and it would just always be filled with like a full dump, dude.
dude,
Dude, who is wearing white underwear?
dude.
If you're wearing white undies, you are dropping a pile in your pants, and your sweet angel girlfriend has to see them on the floor.
Dude,
And I know I've been doing all the talking, and I just talked for 20 minutes
No, that's
straight.
very-
My bad. Holy
that's
shit, that
so
was 20
good.
minutes?
yeah, that's so good.
My bad.
First of all, that's when you're a married dude with white underwear. They're your sergeant stripes.
Dude,
That's how you know you're ranked.
there was like a piss stain on the floor. Dude, it was insane. Everything. There's like blood and shit and
Dude.
piss.
I bought a 3-pack of white Hanes boxer briefs in college.
What an insane move.
Dude, my roommate goes, white boxers, you sure about that? And I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, why, dude? Dude, it's like you're like a girl. We have like the same
Yeah.
discharge. We have nonstop ass discharge.
Dude, and I also have
I
no
destroyed them.
I have
Yeah.
no problem scratching my asshole.
Yeah.
If I'm by myself, I'll just fully in my hand scratch my asshole with my underwear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You absolutely fill your panties.
Your panties are fucking
Dude.
stuffed to the brim with shit.
Wait, I mean,
There's
all
no
your
way to
underwear look like
avoid
that.
it.
All your underwear look like that.
That's
Yeah,
right. So the dark underwear also probably
Yeah.
has that caca stain, but
Oh,
we
yeah.
just don't,
absolutely.
we
But
don't
when
see
it's
the stars
white,
and stripes.
white undies
Dude.
is fucking insane. I
I'm
took
like-
those. It was the last straw, dude, of a terrible day. And then I take my underwear off, and I'm like,
God damn it.
I'm like, what the fuck is this? I shit myself. I took a crap today. I spent a full day with crap pants. Oh, and then that
The
was,
B-Man did not help.
the
that,
B-Man
though.
didn't help, and that
A
was
flight to B-Man?
I flew
From-
across the world
From
to see
fly-
B-Man on a
from
fucking
flight to B-Man for DX. You're going to have a full set of drawers.
I had a full set of drawers, and then I had to sleep in a motel in Edmonton, which was like a cardboard blanket, like one of those like weird. I don't even think they make these blankets anymore. They're
Yeah.
like felt.
Yeah, no, but they're like
It's just
sponge.
absurd.
Like sponge material.
Yeah,
And
the
this is-
sheets weren't even tucked in; they just laid on top of the mattress. It's fucking crazy.
And this was your sober night, so you couldn't
That was
even
my sober
take
night after
sweet
the B-Man.
relief and some sort of...
No,
You're just
You couldn't use any of your particulars.
that's when I was like, I'm done with sobriety.
You just gonna get
And
drunk.
then I told you the next night, and that was an average show. And then the next night I got hammered because I was like, fuck it, I'll get hammered. Normally I don't get hammered for shows.
Yeah.
I got hammered for these shows, and I killed.
Really?
I was up there like the early show I wasn't drunk,
Yeah.
and I did okay. Late show I got hammered, and I crushed. And while I was on stage, I was like, fuck,
Yeah, it's not good.
I'm very good drunk.
Yeah, maybe you're just having so
That's
much
a
fun.
problem.
I think you're exuding fun.
Yeah,
And
You
how
know?
soiled were your panties after you got drunk? Probably not very soiled at all.
probably not.
Look at that. I think we found the cure.
All right, now I'm done. Now I'm done talking. Sorry, I hogged the
No,
mic.
that's dude.
I just had that story locked away. I was ready to get rid of that.
How would you
You need to
end your
process
life in the Edmonton Mall? Not to
Oh,
go back,
I
but if
talked
they give
about
you
it.
the 2 weeks quarantine.
Yeah,
How
good point.
quickly and in what way would you
Okay,
take
this is
your
an
life?
easy one. I thought about killing myself quite a bit in this mall. This is the Mall of America, basically, in Canada. It's the same company. So this mall is gigantic. In the mall, there's a pirate ship and like a huge lake filled with like, they have like sea lion shows.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it's crazy. And a
Stock?
giant, like real pirate ship. Like the thing's fucking huge. I would get a cinder block and tie it to my, like AJ in The Sopranos, and I would walk the plank. I would walk the plank at the mall during the sea lion show.
Just cover yourself in chum.
Yeah.
Just get all greased up
see if
and
the sea lions
fucking.
come bite me in front of the kids. Yes, I would have walked the plank. I thought about it.
Wow.
I even thought about I would steal something from like Claire's. I'd steal some shitty.
Ooh.
And then so the security guard chased me.
Yeah.
And then he chased me off the plank so that everyone saw the security guard do it. And they're like, damn. I can't believe Claire's is making dudes walk the plank.
I would go suicide by security guard, mall security guard.
Yeah, see if he can beat you to death.
Just keep going at him, like yelling slurs and shit. Just die. Just get hit
Yeah.
and scream slurs.
See if he can beat you to death.
Come on, buddy, knock it off.
Yeah. What type of Canadian slurs would you hit him with?
As, all of them. I'm gonna die, so I would just completely.
Poser,
I would unfold the
Canuck.
bag and just dump it all
You
out.
dump all the slurs.
Just sort of like, yeah, and he attacked security guard, and then he just started screaming slurs. And the security guard beat him to death.
I just visualized like an aquarium and just kids milling about. So you belly pop through.
Yeah, jumping into an
Screaming at the
aquarium.
glass.
Yeah.
Fucking kill me.
Putting a Ziploc bag over your head and holding a cinder block and jumping into an aquarium.
A manatee starts
It's
fucking
such a
you.
good way to die.
Dude,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it'd be funny to just try to kill yourself there once a week. Just be like a really shitty way that you'll definitely live and have them have to rescue you. Again. Like, Jesus Christ.
There's
not
no way they'd be able to
again.
keep you out of the mall. It's a huge mall.
Yeah,
you
you'd be
could keep
right back
jumping into the tank.
Fuck yeah, I'm gonna fucking do it.
Just in your white panties, dude. Just running through the mall and just jumping in the
Ruin
aquarium.
my party.
The white panties are fucking crazy.
Dude, the sharks would smell the blood
The
coming
sharks
off
would
those
smell the
panties,
blood.
God,
dude.
dude. Those sea lions.
Yeah.
Sea lions would be,
They'd be
they're like
drawn.
dogs, dude. They'd be right in your cheeks. God.
They'd be right up in there.
But yeah, the bros were out, which was fun.
That's what's up.
Canadian bros are a good set of bros.
Yeah.
When you get a bunch of Canadian bros, like, oh, we're getting fucked up tonight, bud. It's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
yes, that's actually.
That's like the real rednecks in,
Yeah.
Alberta. It's like the real like
a good
hoser,
time.
like, oh yeah, oil boys, fucking
yeah.
right, bud. Like the
Yeah.
real the real Saskatoon fighting boys.
I could have lived a little
Yeah.
and gone out with the Saskatoon Fighting Boys, but I did have soiled pants. So I wanted to chill.
Yeah.
You think
that's
they
true.
didn't, dude? Those guys are farmers and oilmen. You
No,
think
they
they aren't wearing
understand.
white panties?
They don't understand. Like, boys, hey, boys, I'd like to come out with you, but I soiled my panties.
My pants are full to the brim, boys. They say, oh,
Down,
buddy,
bud,
oh.
dude. Fucking have a fucking dart, couple darts in a fucking drink, bud. You'll be right out there. We
It's
all
a-
got soiled panties, bud.
It's also funny when you make fun of, like, if you go someplace and make fun of it, like, hard, the crowd does not like it.
Yeah, they
Like,
don't.
if you go to, like, if you're in Buffalo and you're like, yo, by the way, this place fucking sucks.
Yeah,
Sometimes crowds are like, yeah, but a lot of times they're, like, actually, like, upset.
yeah.
Like, if I was up there, like, Canada sucks, America's the best. It's funny to see you guys try to be us. Like, stuff like that. And they were actually like,
The fuck?
but that was the drunk show. So I was up there like,
Yeah,
you
you
guys
get
think you guys are us? You can't never be us. I was like, damn, this is a good show. That show probably sucked.
I'm crushing. I've unlocked the secret.
Yeah, I'm so good. I was just up there like,
It is funny though when you do make yourself laugh and no one
Yeah.
else is laughing. That's my
the best
favorite
show.
part of stand up.